Hello, my name is Abs, and I work as an assistant manager in our early and career team here at BDO. Over the next few minutes, I will be running a skill session to help ensure you're best prepared for our online assessment. This is a recorded session, so you can watch this at your own time and be flexible to suit this around your ways of learning. You will receive an invitation to complete the online test from our testing provider, so don't forget to check your junk folder. If this has not been received, then please do get in touch with our early and career team at BDO. Our online test is a blended assessment which will consist of numerical and verbal tests and a behavioral assessment which will conclude with you recording a short video interview. The assessment has been designed to look for grit and determination, a willingness to embrace our digital reality, and your ability to apply your creativity and knowledge to solve any problem. The questions won't require any prior knowledge or expertise, so all we ask is that you answer them as honestly as possible. We want to understand more about your innate potential. We know you won't be a fully trained auditor when joining us, so we want to know how you will respond to the challenges we set out in our early and career cohort to be successful to BDO's future. The idea is for you to understand more about BDO's culture, as we appreciate the route you have applied to is a big commitment early in your career, so it's really important you have all the information you need to make the best decision for yourself. The assessment will take you approximately 45 minutes to complete and is made up of two parts. The first part is called Hypo-I. These questions will have a mixture of numerical and verbal intellect, as well as behavioral questions as well. Pretend that you already work for BDO to help stimulate the business environment you'll be faced with. This part of the assessment will not be timed. Second part would be the video interview. These will be real-life scenarios. We want to know more about your knowledge of BDO, the program or service line that you've applied to. You will be given 2 minutes to respond to the question, which will be recorded by yourself. So helping you succeed. As mentioned, the questions will focus on numerical, verbal, and behavioral intellect. In the numerical intellect section, questions are based around your GCSE level maths, examples such as percentages and ratios, etc. You should have a calculator, paper, and pen ready with you for working your answers out. Identify the information needed to answer the specific question asked and ignore the rest at the time. Double-check your answer before submitting, as the assessment is not timed and you can't revisit a question once you've submitted your response. In verbal intellect, read the question and the details provided carefully. Take your time to review the options before picking the most appropriate response. Don't make assumptions, only base your decision on the information that is provided. Behavioral intellect, please review our values beforehand and think about what the most appropriate response would be in a professional environment like ours at BDO. To help you succeed, check your internet connection, complete the practice test beforehand, ensure you have the time and space to focus on the tests without interruption. Stress can influence your answers. Review the instructions in the detail, clearly understand the issue that the question is addressing, and only consider the information within the item when choosing your response. Now over to the video interview. Give yourself the best chance to succeed by sitting in a quiet room where you won't be disturbed. That cup of tea can definitely wait. Test your camera and microphone beforehand and practice. Knowledge of BDO and our services would be key. To do well at the video interview, dress as you would for a normal interview. Believe in yourself. Keep any notes far away so that you're not tempted to read them when answering your question. And also, keep an eye on the time. Over to the practice questions. For this part, please make sure you have a pen, paper, and a calculator ready. We're now going to give the questions a go. Best of luck. So let's look at behavioral intellect. Whilst checking your emails, you see an invite for an event that the senior team will be at. This is the perfect opportunity for you to network with the senior team, but you've never been to an event like this before. Please pick 2 answers of what your most likely action and least likely action will be. Feel free to pause this video now to allow you some time to read the question and answer again, and then resume when you are ready to view the correct answer. The most likely action was B, because in order for you to gain maximum value from this event, it would make sense for you to know more about who you will be speaking to. This also shows your desire to learn. The next question is looking at verbal intellect.
Hi, our team haven't been updated with the most recent GDPR training. Unfortunately, we were unavailable for the last update, but I want to ensure that we have everything right. I have reached out and a colleague has provided summary notes from the training session we missed. Please see these attached. However, I have one question for you, if that's okay. I needed to collect and process some personal data for a marketing campaign that has since been completed. Can I still store this data based on this information? Thanks, Maya.
Feel free to pause this video now to allow you some more time to read the information provided on this slide. You can resume when you're ready to proceed to the question and possible answers. So back to the email and the question posed. What response would you pick from A, B, and C? Feel free to pause this video now to allow you some time to read the question and the possible answer, and then resume when you are ready to view the correct answer. The correct answer in this case was B, because as you have processed the data in line with what you have collected and needed it for, under the GDPR rules, you cannot store this data any longer. The correct information, as you can see, was provided in the slide that we had shown you earlier. Sometimes in such questions, you will notice that there is extra information available for you, but you only need to pick the relevant information which is pertinent for the question that is being asked. Now on to the next numerical intellect question.
Hi, we recently completed a survey to learn more about our employees' personalities. We received 284 responses with the attached results. Please can you let me know how many employees are categorized into agreeableness and openness together? The percentages are approximate values, so please round employee numbers to the nearest whole number. Thanks.
Feel free to pause this video now to allow you some more time to read the data and take any notes or calculations if necessary. Now on to the question and the 4 possible answers. Feel free to pause this video now to allow you some more time to read the question and possible answers, and please resume when you're ready to view the correct option. The correct answer was B. There were 4 steps that you had to take in order to get the correct answer. Step 1, work out how many people are in the agreeableness category. Step 2, work out how many people are in the openness category. And step 3 was to work out how many people are in the agreeableness category based on the total number in step 1, and how many people are in the openness category based on the total number in step 2. Step 4, by adding the 2 totals together, you will receive 61, which is why the correct answer was B. Now on to our second numerical question.
Hi, we recently conducted a survey around employee mental attitude, whereby employee responses were categorized as positive or negative. We're going to provide training and coaching to those departments struggling with maintaining positive mental attitude at work. I am aware that we've had low completion rates for the surveys. Are you able to help me decide which departments need chasing the most?
Feel free to pause this video now to allow you some time to read the data and take any notes if necessary. Now onto the question and the 4 possible answers. Feel free to pause this video now to allow you some more time to read the question and the answers again, and then resume when you are ready to view the correct answer again. The correct answer is option A. There were 2 steps that you needed to calculate in order to get to this answer. Step 1 was to work out the total number of employees per department. Step 2 was to work out the percentage completion rate per department. And as you can see on the screen, HR had an 11% percentage completion rate, hence A was the correct answer. This is our last question of the session.
Hi, we recently sent out a survey asking employees if they'd be interested in purchasing additional holiday days. We can only allow 40% of employees to purchase 10% additional holiday. Therefore, how many of our employees may be disappointed to hear they can't purchase more holiday? Thanks, Rishi.
Feel free to pause this video now to allow you some more time to read the data and take any notes if necessary. Now on to the question and the possible answers. Feel free to pause this video to allow you some more time to read the question again and resume when you're ready to view the correct answer. The correct answer was option B. There were 4 possible steps for you to take in order to get to this correct answer. Step 1 was to work out the total number of employees. Step 2 was to work out the number of employees that wish to purchase the 10% additional holiday. Step 3 was to work out 40% of employees. And step 4 was to work out the difference in number of employees, which would have given you the answer B. We hope this video has been helpful in giving you a real taste of what you can expect as part of our online assessment. I wish you all the best in your application with BDO. In case you have any questions, then please do get in touch by emailing the team at earlyincareer@bdo.co.uk. Thank you.